Shaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome again to the online mode of education because of this new strain of COVID-19. So students, I'm Talib Iqbal, teacher by school, starting now, and today is the class for 8th subject as usual, general science, and we are studying chapter number 2, that is coal and petroleum. We have already read coal, how is it formed, how we extract it, and we have already read what about petroleum, how is it formed. Now, when we get petroleum from the under earth, how is it formed, that you have already studied. When we extract the petroleum, we get many useful items out of it. The process by which we get useful items from petroleum, we call that refining of petroleum. Refining of petroleum. We have many refineries in India where we refine the petroleum, or we call it crude oil. That crude oil is being imported from many oil-rich countries like Saudi Arabia, like Iraq, Iran, etc. The Saudi belt, the Arab belt is filled with the petroleum. So, when we refine the petroleum in petroleum refineries, we get many useful items, more than 7, 8, 9, 10 items, and all of the items are very useful in day-to-day life. First of all, we get liquefied petroleum gas. As we all are aware about LPG, which we use in our homes, in our industries, in our commercial purposes. We have in our homes LPG cylinder, like that is of HP company, that is of Indian, etc. That LPG which we use in our home, gas जो हम जलाते हैं घर में, that is LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. That is gas which has been converted in the liquid and is that stored in that cylinder. There are two types of cylinders. One is domestic cylinder, which we use in our homes. Second is commercial cylinder, which we use for commercial purposes like industries, hotels, schools, and other business establishments. So that is LPG. First of all, we get from the refining of petroleum, out of that we get LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. Second, we get petrol. Second thing we get is petrol. The petrol has almost 2 or 3 types. First of all, we get the petrol for aircrafts. That is very pure, the purest form of petrol. Sometimes we call that gasoline. That is filled to the aircraft so that they fly as fuel. Second is the same petrol which we fill in the bikes, which we fill in the cars, which we fill in other automobiles. And nowadays generators. Generator sets we fill this petrol, that is that quality petrol. The second thing we get out of LPG is petrol. Third we get kerosene oil. मिट्टी का तेल, we get kerosene oil, which is used in stoves, which is used in gas cylinders, which is used in generators. This kerosene oil is used in bukharis in winters, so lit bukhari. The fourth thing we get is diesel. Fourth thing we get is diesel, which is used as fuel for the heavy automobiles like truck, LP, etc. That is used as fuel. And we have diesel generator sets. We call that DG set. Diesel generator set. That big generators which are of Mahindra, which are of Coil, etc. These are diesel generators. They are full with diesel. And nowadays we have oil bukharis. We use in winters oil bukharis that uses diesel as a fuel. Fifth, we get paraffin wax. We get lubricants. We get bitumen. wax is used as medicine. Sometimes we have allergies in our nose, we have allergies in our mouth, and the doctor advises us to use paraffin wax. This wax is also used in मोमबत्तीज शमा वैक्स जो होता है वो मोमबत्ती में यूज होता है lubricants we get brake oil, we get engine oil like servo, mag, and the oil which we spray on apple tree, apple orchard, steel which is that's also that lubricant. We get brake oil, tutti which we use in our cutters, which we use in scooters, scooties, that is also a lubricant which is extracted, refined out of petroleum. And the last but not the least is bitumen. Bitumen. We use charcoal, coal tar, we use coal tar in the surfacing of the road. Charcoal. In the surfacing of roads. But nowadays we use bitumen. It is a petroleum product and it is used in the surfacing of roads. That means we get many useful items out of this petroleum. The point here to mention is that India has very less reservoirs of petroleum. Meager, almost rare reserves of petroleum. We had Mumbai High Basin, which was owned by Reliance Industries Limited. We have very less reserves of petroleum, almost nothing. We have imported from Iraq, we have imported from Iran, we have imported from Saudi. Being such a big country, we have to import this crude oil from other exporting countries. That's all for today. Have a good day.